All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive with yours truly.
Back again.
You know, today we're going to be looking at something a little different, something called hypnochanneling.
Okay.
Have you heard of this before?
I have heard of hypnotism, obviously, and like channeling in sort of a general spiritual way, but
Yeah.
never really the two together, so I'm curious.
Yeah. Hypnochanneling, it's kind of what it sounds like, but it's basically, being hypnotized in order to channel
Uh,
some kind of energy consciousness, universal knowledge, something like that.
Sounds fascinating already, yeah.
And we found this really interesting example on YouTube from a channel called Hypno Vibes.
Okay.
They've got a whole series of hypno-channeling videos, and they're really interesting, but this one in particular just grabbed us.
All right, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
But this one involves a missing person,
Oh, wow. Okay.
a real case,
Yeah.
a guy named Lars Mittank. You've heard of him?
Lars Mittank. Vaguely, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, his disappearance is kind of one of those internet mysteries that just
Right.
captures people's attention.
Okay.
He was a German tourist, disappeared in Bulgaria back in 2014, and nobody knows what happened to him.
So how does hypnochanneling play into this?
Well, in this video from Hypnovibes, the hypnotist, her name is Naomi,
Mm-hmm.
she's working with a participant named Jessica, and they're attempting to actually connect with the energy of Lars Mittank.
Whoa. Okay, so not like a past life or a spirit guide or something like that. They're trying to actually reach this
Yeah.
specific missing person.
This specific guy.
Okay. That's a really interesting approach. I mean,
Right.
does that even work? Is that even possible? You know?
It's wild. I mean, just watching it, you see Naomi, she puts Jessica into this really deep trance, and it's like
Yeah.
through visualization guided questions,
Yeah.
she helps Jessica just open up to this possibility, and I got to say it's pretty compelling to watch.
So what happens when Jessica is under, does she actually make contact with Lars?
It seems like she does.
Really?
She starts describing an energy that identifies itself as Lars. And the things he says, I mean, it's really chilling. He talks about feeling trapped,
Oh, wow.
surrounded by these large brick walls, not knowing how he got there.
That's eerie. I mean, that does kind of
It does, right?
play into some of the theories surrounding Lars's disappearance, right? Because he was acting really paranoid in days before he vanished.
Exactly. He was at the airport. He ran off without his belongings.
Yay.
He seemed really scared.
Right. So some people theorize maybe he had a psychotic break.
Mm.
Maybe he was experiencing some kind of mental health crisis, and that sense of being trapped that could reflect that inner turmoil.
With those brick walls?
Those brick walls, yeah, they could be symbolic of the mental barriers he couldn't overcome.
That's a really interesting interpretation, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not literal walls we're talking about here.
No.
It's more of a feeling, a state of mind.
But then Naomi takes things even further.
What do you mean?
She starts guiding this Lars energy towards what Jessica describes as a white space, a place of peace.
Okay, white space interest.
And in this white space, Jessica sees Lars encounter a white wolf.
A white wolf.
And he expresses this desire to stay in the white space as if he's found some kind of resolution.
That's heavy. I mean, the white wolf, symbolically, that often represents guidance, protection, a spiritual journey.
Right.
So if we're interpreting this symbolically, what could it mean?
That's the big question, right?
Yeah, is this Lars's energy or whatever energy Jessica's connected with, has it moved on to a different plane of existence?
Is this him finding peace?
Yeah, has he transcended the fear and the paranoia?
Even though his physical body, his fate in the real world is still a mystery?
Exactly. It's like his consciousness has maybe found some resolution, even if we don't know what happened to him physically.
It's really fascinating. I mean, we started this deep dive asking if hypnochanneling could help us understand missing persons cases, and
Right.
we may not have concrete answers.
Yeah.
But this case with Lars Mittank and Naomi's work on Hypnovibes, it definitely raises some really thought-provoking questions.
Absolutely. I mean, it makes you question what consciousness is, where it goes. Can we really access it through these methods?
Yeah.
And I think ultimately it just highlights how much we still don't know about the human experience.
For sure.
And how we try to make sense of these mysteries.
It's definitely a deep dive.
It is.
And if you're interested in diving even deeper,
Okay.
Naomi actually has a book called The Next Level You, where she talked more about this whole concept of hypnochanneling and connecting with higher consciousness.
I might have to check that out.
Yeah, it's worth a read, especially if you're intrigued by this case.
Yeah, for sure. Sign me up.
All right, well, that's another deep dive in the books.
Until next time.
See you all next time.
See y'all.
I like to invite this soul. This is the person's first name is Lars and last name is Mittank, Mittank. And this is 2014. You're a tourist in Bulgaria, and I know you just disappeared. You're a missing person in this country, and I'd like to invite this person's energy or soul to come through so we can ask you some questions and understand what really happened. When I count to 3, you'll be here. 1 and 2 and 3. Hello, is this Lars? Are you okay?
No.
No? What is going on with you? Where are you? If I can do anything for you. Are you stuck?
Not sure.
Do you know where you are?
No.
Can you describe? What do you see?
Brick walls.
Walls?
Brick walls.
Brick walls. So it seems you got stuck. You have been there for a while? Yeah? Can you tell me what made you end up there? You have been, when you were in Bulgaria, you have been acting paranoid. After a flight?
I'm okay.
And do you like to be where you are?
Yes.
Or you want to go to a better place? Maybe I can help you.
Yes.
Yeah? So where you like to go?
Finding some peace again.
Very good. So let me do that first, and then we can find out a little bit more on what happened to you. I like to take you to a place that you can feel peace and joy and lights and love, and you don't have to do anything. Just by listening to my words, you'll be there. 1, I'm sending you to that place, beautiful place, loving place. 2, you're getting closer and closer, almost there. And 3, take your time.
I'm in a white space.
White space. Very good. What do you see? Just white color?
Yes.
So you feel better here? Let me know. If this is the place you like to stay, what do you see besides white? You want to rest? And should I leave you here?
Sure.
And so the place you were before, you just got stuck without knowing why. Yeah? Okay, we don't have to worry about the past. You sure you want to stay here?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to...
I can leave when I'm ready.
Okay. So you can also, right, kind of send me some sort of message.
Okay.
Okay. So I wish you love and peace, lights.